Right here. Oh. Hold still. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Traveler?
Kinich! Fancy meeting you.
I'll get straight to the point.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder...
Once and for all.
That's right. He wants to...
To the Night King.
to his death.
Whoa, are you...
Too blunt? There is potentially a possibility that Elder...
But that's ridiculous!
and that glory...
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King. Yeah.
She likely won't be the...
Still, is killing the mountain...
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal...
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to...
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. I'd like to make a deal.
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable price. Good.
Let's ride! Off we go, right here!
Ah, mighty out.
It was...
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the...
Plus, Kinich doesn't...
Exactly. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn...
Asleep.
Precisely. In previous years, the flame bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount, but I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against. With your help, I'm optimistic this time.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's all you really need to know? In the meantime, feel free to take a look around our settlement. It would mean... And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with...
So now we have extra errands to...
Just a humble suggestion. I'll be sticking around for the next few days.
Seems like Kinich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh. You're here.
Kinich!
I can tell.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not...
Hello, Chief.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday. I believe Kinich has already However, I would like to... Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our... This is our history and our heritage. To kill the Mountain King would be... Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for... My honored guests, please... Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've...
Running away won't solve anything. You just need some time to think this through.
Thank you both. There are still...
So, Kinich,
Let's walk and talk.
that works too. Huh? Carving waves! Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame...
Double-edged sword is right. Exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be... I'm working on it.
Really?
In a moment. Didn't...
Oh yeah. What was it again?
I agree that he has a problem.
You got him a teacher? Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a...
Yes, that's the angle I've been... I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss, too. One time I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear...
Whoa.
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive.
Paimon can understand. It's less about...
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, and he has every right to take that view. It's one thing no one can seriously tell them.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment, because at least in our experience, the dogs...
I think I know a way. You have any better...
Not at the moment, but... It's just, after all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the...
If it doesn't end well, then that... The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling...
All right. So what's this deal you want...
All I need you to... I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to... If you help me out...
Ooh, what kind?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes...
Still sounds pretty crazy. And even if it works, what if neither chief...
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me. Can I take that to me?
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. Good luck to us.
Need a surfboard? Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some heat off of Kinich's back.
Pony.
Because he hurt a...
But it wasn't on purpose.
That's true. But
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba, Kuni...
Pony's saying nasty things about the mountain.
Once upon a time, maybe. But not anymore.
Yeah.
Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward. As of today, our friendship is over. Oh, come on, cut it out, you... The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next...
What? Real?
So that's what my dad wanted. To be fair, from what we saw the other day...
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Good. We can get him to come, but if he catches you two...
No, we can't let that happen.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All he said was that the Mountain King has done... Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have... All right. Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon and Kinich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King. Dad just really misses Nana, and I was really upset that she's gone, too.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did.
That's more like it. Guess so. Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'll make sure I say it to someone else, and not you. I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs it for Turnfire Night. Let's play again some other time. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler.
Okay. I'll head...
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before. Come on, let's... Hey there! What?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved?
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's rare to see a new face around the tribe these days. I thought everyone would be keeping away.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. This isn't one of those fun and...
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer...
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for What? Oh, it's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flame Bearer since I'm not taking part this time.
You're not taking part...
Not bad, right?
Oh, there...
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here. The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent.
You look a little...
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you... I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association.
What's this?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
A how? A how's a relic?
Oh, yeah, him. Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a
Really?
Who knows? But if it's true, Kinich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while.
Oh, does that count?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it, but after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. Or... You look like you know your way.
If all you need to get is a picture?
Wait, you're
Come on, it's no big...
Pyro Archon above. And of course it is.
Tiago.
He might feel a little bit. Clear the area! Catch an epic wave! Surf's up! Woohoo! Need a surf? Next up, let's see! Carving waves! Shabam!
Delicate as silk.
Check this out! That's the launch! Oh! Surf's up! Don't be nervous! Just relax! Calm down! Let it rip! Yeah. Let's ride! Here goes! Let's go! Let's shred, Sharky! Oh, fast! Woohoo! Surf's up!
Scrubs coat. Scatter.
Next up, let's see!
Need a surfboard?
Shockwave! Check this out! That's the launch! Let's ride! Amazing! Woohoo!
Delicate as silk. Lend me a hand.
Calm down! Catch an epic wave! Fast! Amazing! Surf's up! Oh! Clear the area! Okay, he might feel a little bit. Woohoo! Carving waves! Right here!
There it is. It's inside these ruins.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago.
Great minds think alike.
Scrubs coat. Scatter.
Amazing! Let her rip! Don't slip!
Let's go.
Calm down! That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely. True. Now that you... It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian. Whatever. That's a wrap! Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed?
I put bloods.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Hey, Ponche! The new...
Wait.
Huh?
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're...
Oh, so you're Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a...
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks in...
Really?
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar with...
I spent years of my life researching that book. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5...
It was an
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during...
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helper.
See what I mean, Ponche?
I don't know if...
Right here.
Hey! You...
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Oh, what's this? Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away!
Stop, please! Please.
Oh, yeah? Well, you threw it?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. All that time lying in wait was for nothing.
It's...
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth.
Okay, that's it. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the...
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Huitza, this holds true for all bearers of this ancient name. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions. You Ponky's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient... Let me see, the off...
Silence, book muncher. The great go...
Do you truly find no joy... Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name
What? You're saying... When? When will that go...
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent...
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind...
All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what... And you, great Kahul Ahau. Now, let me take a...
We're so sorry, Mr.
Does that mean...
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book.
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire night... Well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the key to...
Ponche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't...
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case, given that it first arose...
Yeah, I remember that story. Maybe you're the special case.
I'm not talking about...
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. The key factor is that Burkina summoned. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being content?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly?
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then...
Hey?
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on...
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful
Can he?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came...
Kinich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked...
So Mr. Ponche here has...
I'll be there, Punch. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a try.
Sounds like you're...
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details.
Yet. Are you saying...
I think it's possible, based on... Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took...
How can you drop these truth bombs with such...
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of the Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering.
What? Then...
Of course not. We should help him move it's the only... The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object still. He's been the cause of...
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break.
Off we go. Let's ride.
You're here.
Oh, so... Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord... Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? Hey! No one gets to discipline...
Maybe because I've never had a gentle nature.
Is that a comp?
Yeah. I see what I'm missing.
Kinich! Ugh! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit hate!
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
With pleasure.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but the Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out. You'll find out soon enough. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Shazam! Let's shred, Sharky! Uh-oh. Are there even big...
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word.
I take it this is your true...
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells...
Huh?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel, but it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of...
Don't be ridiculous.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy!
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down in...
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start at...
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before.
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind...
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our highness. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think I'm...
I investigated him. He's not... So, I struck...
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping that would have given me some more time to study. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire. And this is the price. Wait, does that count?
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kid...
There is no betrayal.
The Almighty...
Don't worry. I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a...
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better.
Traveler?
You see, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a... Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear.
Darn! He got away again!
It's all right. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in...
If you say so.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be
Well, in that specific sense...
Of course! Only the Almighty...
Ugh. So what exactly are you...
Don't worry. He can't hurt a...
Paimon heard that those...
Such as... a how, what...
Vulture! Vulture! We are the Dragon Super...
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night.
Oh, yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
me sentí ay que estuvo.
This weather makes me want to lay down and catch some rays. Perfect sunbathing conditions. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Whew. Emotional support is important. Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Whew. Emotional support is important. Emotional support is important. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Whew. Emotional support is important. Emotional support. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Ah, at long. I hear you've done much for our. Many young people have heard the rumors.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King's...
Well,
Off we go!
here we are.
Our honored guest. I have heard much about your fine work.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course. But
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. Look around you. Can't you see how our number...
the ceremony was arranged on short notice.
That may be...
Good evening.
Kinich! Not a moment too...
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us...
Very well. But
Let's step to the side. Has an...
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did. What a surprise!
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame... See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the...
That sounds simple.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pill, you have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way, and you can leave that side of things to me.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get...
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Hooney and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Off we go.
Oh, Miss Traveler, you look so pretty today. You're gonna make sure the Mountain King never threatens us. I believe in you. I'll be cheering you on the whole time.
How are you doing? I'm counting on you. By past fuel and present, my brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire.
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start.
Oh, Miss Traveler, you're gonna make sure that I believe in you.
It's not gonna... Great stuff. Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
That's the Mountain King up ahead.
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasor.
Paimon can tell. He is huge.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I...
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony.
There's no need.
Such strong abyssal power. Kinich, what is the meaning of that?
Is that a beast?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad.
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the map.
You mean by having him?
No, stop!
Foolish locust! Can't you see?
But
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder.
can you promise me that...
I can't guarantee it.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal... Okay, I see what this...
You imbecile!
Oh no!
You forced my hand.
Elder Trinidad!
No, the Mountain King is waking up!
Everyone, out!
Well, it seems there's... Take me Oh, mountain!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Lend me a hand.
Target acquired. Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Everyone wonders how things are doing now. Well, let's go ask the chief.
Traveler, you've come. Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Guess that's the best news. Paimon has to ask.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead. He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out. Well, we've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was... I think their theory makes sense. After all,
Wow. So it's made a barrier against...
it's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King...
Wow. That's amazing.
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. And that fire is what's...
Whoa.
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only... If anyone can answer it, I suspect...
Ah, so Kinich that.
here? Why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something could... Woohoo! Hey, kinich!
Hey yourselves.
We were gonna ask you the same question.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction.
Kinich, when you
Intended
to...
sacrifice myself? Of course, but now I'm curious.
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire, and Panche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire...
So I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
Well, even if you don't...
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire,
The Mountain King?
the core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option.
All right.
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry. But his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he's... Yeah, I try...
We dare say that Locust King, its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss. But that was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. That's why he doesn't have time to...
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can...
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo.
But he ended up being completely useless.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. So, promise me. If you need anything in the future, for you,
So, in the end, only poor little Hoonie got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer?
Honey, it'll be okay.
Toba, you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this.
Huh?
Now, okay, before you roll... You... All right.
What?
Your extreme sport.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by... It's a dangerous sport, to be sure. But the courage it took to make...
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got in the hands of the enemy. I was scorned, scolded, and nearly... Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer? But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those...
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right?
Very smart. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So... It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wound. She's right behind you.
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one. Huh?
Off we go. Carving way. All right, let's finish this back. Off we go, right here. I swear, it's for medical research.
You win.
That was quick.
Woohoo! Off we go. Spin to win. What? Delicate as silk. Let's see. Catch an epic wave. Amazing. Surf's up.
Forget it.
Right here.
Strike light.
Check this out. Best of luck.
Qualified after all.
Right here. I am the cutting edge of fashion. Amazing! Woohoo! Surf's up! Right here!
This was well done.
He might feel a little prick.
You need to hurry
Don't
up.
slip and fall! Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky! Get up! Let's ride!
No need to fret.